Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Every single year around Christmas time, the internet has one argument it refuses to let die. And no, it's not if whether Mariah Carey has officially defrosted.
It's time!
It's this. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Before we go any further, pause the video and comment below. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes or no? I'll wait. And this debate has been going on for decades. People argue about it at the dinner table. Twitter goes on a rant about every year, every December. And people are weirdly passionate about this movie. You've got one side saying, it's an action movie. There's guns and explosions. Christmas is just the backdrop. And you got the people like me saying, if this movie did not take place on Christmas, it literally would not exist. But before we talk about Die Hard, we need to talk about what actually qualifies as a Christmas movie, because people love to move the goalposts. And to be honest, Christmas movies have at least one of these things. It takes place during Christmas. Christmas directly influences the plot. It's about family, reconciliation, bringing people together. And if you remove the Christmas part, everything falls apart. Now let's sit back and think about the classics like Home Alone, which literally wouldn't happen if it wasn't Christmas, and The Grinch. Totally about Christmas. But sometimes people get wrapped up in their favorites and they tend to forget. Christmas movies are not a genre, it's a setting. They can be romantic, they can be animated, they could even be dark. Which brings us to Die Hard. Okay, first things first. Die Hard takes place on Christmas Eve. John McClane travels to LA for the Christmas party, and the building's mostly empty because it's Christmas. And the villain specifically chooses this night because it's Christmas. You remove Christmas from the movie, and guess what? John McClane isn't there. The party doesn't happen. The building isn't vulnerable. The entire plot collapses. And let's get into the music. Let It Snow plays. Winter Wonderland energy is everywhere. There are Christmas decorations, Christmas references. There is snow imagery, even if it's fake. This movie is drenched in Christmas, whether people like it or not. Okay, now let's get a little deeper, because sometimes people miss the point. At its core, Die Hard is about a man trying to save his marriage, family reconciliation, and John isn't trying to be a hero. He's just trying to get his family back for Christmas. Sounds like Christmas to me. And that's the entire emotional arc of the movie. And some people might say, but it's violent. Okay, Gremlins is violent. Krampus exists. Even Home Alone is borderline unhinged when you think about it. Christmas movies don't have to be soft. They just have to mean something. Okay, so let's get into its biggest objectives. It's an action movie. Yeah, it's also a Christmas movie. Those things are not mutually exclusive. Christmas isn't the main focus. Christmas doesn't need to be the moral lesson, it just needs to be the catalyst. Bruce Willis said it's not a Christmas movie. Respectfully, creators don't get the final say. The culture does.
I know that's right.
And we the people have spoken. So let's get into the real test. People don't just watch Die Hard in December by accident. They plan it, they schedule it, and they argue about it for the whole season. At this point, watching Die Hard during Christmas is a tradition. And if millions of people watch the same movie at the same time during Christmas time, guess what? That's a Christmas movie. And I'm here to tell you that yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Change my mind. Now at this point, I'm definitely curious. What's your controversial holiday movie that you love to watch, or that you think is a Christmas movie, but everybody is just disagreeing with you? Is there a movie people refuse to identify as a Christmas movie? Should Die Hard officially be added to a Christmas movie streaming list? Let me know in the comments. And if you disagree with me, it's perfectly fine. It's your right to be wrong. Like I said, change my mind. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So one of my favorite scenes that I think back on, and is honestly so cringe, it's when the main character John gets trapped in the bad guys break glass and scatter it across the floor, and he has to run across the glass barefoot. I always think, if that was me, how would I get out of that? And walking on glass, I don't think so. No, recalling back to the movie, I don't remember if he stole any of the bad guy's shoes, but I think he stayed barefoot the whole time. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think he just stayed running on glass throughout the whole movie once his shoes were off. And I've done some research. As for the other Die Hards, Die Hard 2, and then Die Hard with a Vengeance. So some people might feel that the Christmas story is just a backdrop. That actually applies more to Die Hard 2. It again takes place on Christmas Eve where John is trying to save his family, but some people feel that it's more of a backdrop and less of the driving point as Christmas was in the first movie, given that everything's empty in the building and the bad guys feel like it's the perfect time to carry out their plan because it's less people, less resistance, and that's why they do it on Christmas. And so the verdict for Die Hard 2, it's pretty mixed. Some people say it is, some people say it isn't, but it doesn't involve as much debate as Die Hard 1. Now Die Hard 3, I don't think it would make sense to say that Die Hard 3 is a Christmas movie because it doesn't take place in Christmas and it doesn't have those Christmas themes of reconciliation, bringing the family together, and all that Christmas vulnerability. So that point was for the people who might think Die Hard in general, or might misunderstand the Die Hard franchise is like a Christmas trilogy when it actually isn't. I'm arguing that Die Hard 1 is a Christmas movie. I'll be watching it. I'll be forcing my mom to watch it. Everybody in this household will watch Die Hard, whether they like it or not, because I said so. And I have good taste in the arts. Okay, let's be real. Whether you're sipping cocoa or just trying to avoid your cringy cousin at the Christmas party, Die Hard has everything you need. Christmas vibe, family drama, explosions, and John McClane running around barefoot on glass. 'Tis the season, am I right? So yeah, call it an action movie if you want to, but you all know, we all know it's basically a holiday classic. Yippee-ki-yay, holiday cheers all through the air. Drop a comment and tell me your favorite Die Hard Christmas moment. And don't forget to like, because Bruce Willis deserves some holiday clout too. Catch you guys in the next one.